Hello wrestling fans and welcome to another episode of Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. I'm Bob Caudle together with Johnny Weaver. We have quite a show in store for you. Our main event feature a champion versus champion match as US champ Ric Flair takes on Mid-Atlantic champion and World Tag Team champion Ricky Steamboat. Mark Lewin will defend the TV title against Bobby Eaton, and the US Tag Team titles will be on the line as the Young Texans face the House of the Rising Sun. We will also see Ron Garvin vs Roddy Piper, Rick Rude vs Jimmy Snuka, the debut of Wahoo McDaniel and gorgeous Gino Hernandez will be here. Let's head down to the ring for our first matchup, six-man tag team action. The Charlotte crowd came in expecting a quick warm-up match. Instead, they got another chapter in one of the strangest, scrappiest feuds in Mid-Atlantic right now. As Bob Caudle reminded fans, just weeks ago Bill Mulkey pulled off a shocking upset over Thunderfoot #1, sending Paul Jones into an absolute tailspin. Since then, Jones' Army, once a feared stable that included former NWA World Tag Team champions the Powers of Pain, has been struggling badly. Johnny Weaver twisted the knife, noting that Jones' recruitment efforts have flopped, with Rick Rude choosing Jim Cornette's camp rather than rejoining Jones' ranks. Johnny Weaver, Paul Jones used to bring war machines into the NWA, now he's stuck with toy soldiers. Bob Caudle, well, Johnny, the Mulkeys and George South don't exactly have a championship resume either, but they've been giving this army all kinds of trouble. The action. The bout kicked off hot with Bill Mulkey catching Thunderfoot #1 right off the bell with a Mulkey Mania dropkick, nearly stealing it early. That sent the crowd into a frenzy and had Paul Jones pacing angrily at ringside. Chaos erupted in the second minute when everyone spilled into the ring, double teams flying from both sides. George South even got in some unexpected offense, but the Army's power men, especially the Thunderfoots, used their size to even things up. Taijo Khan regained control with his clubbing elbows and eye rakes, but Mulkey's persistence kept him in trouble. Twice, Bill Mulkey scored small package near falls that had slow count Sam Diamond practically crawling into position, drawing boos from the crowd and shouts from the babyface corner. The closing stretch saw more mayhem, drop toe holds, desperate punches, and Randy Mulkey tagging in to keep the pace high. George South mixed in some well-placed shots, but the Thunderfoots slowed things down with headlocks and cheap tactics. The finish. By the final minutes, both teams were gassed but still swinging. Bill Mulkey and Thunderfoot #1 exchanged forearms in the center of the ring as the seconds ticked away. Neither man could land the decisive blow before the time limit expired. Official time, 20:45, time limit draw. The crowd gave polite applause for the effort, but Paul Jones was irate, slamming his jacket on the mat, yelling at Sam Diamond, and ordering his men to leave without speaking to fans. Bob Caudle hinted that NWA officials should book a grudge match for NWA 425 to settle this feud once and for all, maybe with a stipulation to ensure a winner. Johnny Weaver, you can tell Jones is embarrassed. He wanted this over tonight, but it's not over, not by a long shot.